All right, I'm here with Providence freshman guard AJ Reeves. AJ, you and I have been doing this for years. You thought you were getting away from me, but we're back again.
I know, it's been a long time coming.
So you're 5 games in.
Yeah.
And how's it been going so far?
It's been going great, better than I would have thought.
You can say it. You can say better than you thought.
Yeah. I mean, I just try to have fun with it, playing hard. Just being out there with the team and the coaches and everybody, it's been an amazing experience so far.
Before the 5 games, you go to Italy. You lead the team in scoring. How important was that foreign tour to help you get acclimated into the system, learn about playing for Coach Cooley, learn about playing, because this is different than anything you've ever done?
I mean, it was very important because as a freshman, you got to learn like all the plays, the defensive concepts. So in the summertime, you're doing a lot of thinking. And then now we're going against each other in practice, and we know all our sets, so we're just battling. But going overseas and playing against other people, it was definitely much needed, I think, for everybody, just so we don't have to beat up each other in practice a lot, and we can do that to the other people now.
A year ago, you sat down, you and David were the first guests on my podcast, and we were talking everything you were going to bring to Providence. What, if anything, has changed in the years since about your approach, or what you're hoping to do now that you're here? Because what you think it's going to be and what it actually is are always two different things.
Yeah. I mean, now that I'm here, it's definitely, the court is much smaller. Everybody plays much harder than college basketball. Everybody's just as good as you. There's not like the guys who are always going to stick out like every single game. So you just got to do the little things that count, like rebounding, get the 50-50 balls. Communication is key. We stress that a lot. Just being tough.
Right.
And being prepared beforehand. So, we got to get in, watch film, get treatment, and keep the bodies right. So.
What's been the biggest adjustment for you? Because it's, we always say this but it's a totally different game than anything you've ever played before. So what's been the biggest thing for you to adjust to?
The defensive concepts, just, I'm getting better, but just like where you are, like on the court, positional on defensive,
away from the ball, weak side,
So like, you got to get in ball gap. We stress ball gap, help, midline. So you got to stay on those type things.
And you always have to be in tune with what's going on.
And then keeping your head on the swivel because there's a lot of movement in college basketball.
Right. And all that stuff, understanding your responsibilities, even when I think in high school when you're not guarding the ball, there's almost like a release or a little bit of a relaxation, but that's not the case anymore. And that's
because like when you're not expecting your guy to get the ball or something like that, that's when he's about to get it. So you just got to be ready all the time.
Right. Now, first game of the year. So you go to Italy, lead the team in scoring, come back, first game of the year. You had 2 exhibitions, but the first regular game, did you get to start that night? Because I know the starting lineup's been fluid. The night you went for 29, you got to start, right? Now, you didn't start either of the exhibition games.
No.
And I know you don't get worried about stuff like that.
Nah.
You went for 29 in your first, broke a bunch of records in the process. Tell me about that night, because I've seen you get it going before, but it's been in like an AAU gym with 40 people in the stands, not with 10,000 people or whatever the number is. So tell me about that.
That night was it was special. That's all I could just say. The fans, they get you going. I feel like when I first came out, I think I missed my first shot, and then I had to tip in, just like bring energy to everybody. I think I pride myself on being an energy guy and try to bring energy throughout all the team. So when I got my little offensive tip, they was like, "Yeah, good job, AJ." And then I got the ball again on the wing, and he didn't close out, so I was like, "I'm shooting this."
Yeah, right.
And when I saw it go in, I was like, "Oh, it's over." And then I hit a couple more, and now the crowd's in it, and now you're just happy. So the basket just got wide, and I'm gonna let it fly.
Yeah, good for you. And you know what? That's game 1 of your freshman year. Not a lot of guys. So much of who's going to be good as a freshman, it comes down to opportunity, but it also comes down to confidence and who's going to be timid, trying to figure out, understand where they need to be in this new game. But you've been able to balance that and still be aggressive. From the very beginning. What goes into that mindset for you?
It's all about the coaches and the teammates. When they encourage you to take open shots or do the stuff you're comfortable with, and you've been doing your whole life, that makes it even like now you're like, yeah, I can really do this. When your teammates just talk like, yo, go AJ, get that AJ, or just your teammates instill the confidence in you on the court that you just need.
So these upperclassmen are telling you to shoot the ball.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, that's great. Now, how about you're playing with two former AAU teammates, guys you've played with for a long time. Has that been what you've expected? Do you and David room together?
Yeah, we do.
You do. So you're together all day long.
Yeah, pretty much.
All day long. What's that been like?
It's awesome. I mean, he's a brother to me, so I mean, we just know each other's games, ins and outs, and where we're gonna be on the court. And also with Makai, we know what he can do and what he can bring. So when Makai's in the game and David's off ball, he knows how to play off that. And we just you said it. We've been AAU teammates for a while.
Got that continuity. Great. 5 games in, has the game started to slow down yet, or is it still pretty new?
I feel like with every opponent, they have a different playing style.
Yeah.
But, that's what scouting's for, and doing all the.
You dropped 29 in your first game. That's gonna you're gonna be a highlight of that scouting report right away.
It's definitely hard. People they gonna run me off the 3, but the good thing about it is I'm just not a 3-point shooter. So.
Well, that it's funny. So this is the thing I wanted to ask you about. I've taken some gentle ribbing since I've been in this building about your athleticism, because everybody from Coach Cooley to the strength coach has told me, he said, no, he's not a good athlete. He's a high level athlete. So tell me about I need you to back me up here, because last year you were having knee problems.
Yeah.
And so are you just healthier now than it was, or is it the work you did in the summer being in the weight room? Or because it seems like your athleticism, or was I just wrong? Now I was more right than everybody else. Let's be honest. But so tell me are you finally healthy? What has it been?
No, it's a bit of both. Just coming off the knee injury, getting that rest, I needed the PT.
You were still growing a lot too in high school.
So it was that. But then when I came in here, Coach White and the weight training staff, they did an amazing job with everybody on how we get in after it. So I credit them a lot too for just getting consistent with the weight room stuff.
What's next for you, for the team? I know you're probably not thinking about your individual game right in the season, but what's your focus on right now?
Just still working on our team chemistry. Just still it's only 5 games.
Right.
But we've been together for like good 5-6 months, but
been a challenging 5-game schedule too, which I think is going to pay off in the long run.
It definitely is, because we know what we could do, and just how to be together, and so. Great.
Well, it's been awesome watching you. I'm glad we were able to spend some time here today.
Thank you.
Been rooting for you. Going to keep rooting for you. Great job so far.
Thank you.
All right, that's AJ Reeves.